Welcome to an intriguing high-pressure matchup. A top-5 team comes in wearing a big target on the road today, trying to avoid an upset trap. Welcome to Cowbell Country, Davis-Wade Stadium, home field for the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Takes off in a bootleg. On the run, he'll let it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat. And one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Fake, looking to throw. Aggressive call on the opening play. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Hood. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. They call the counter play here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Back to throw. It's Russell. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Crosses the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Has the 1st down and more. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. He keeps it on the design run. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Breaks free. 1st down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Handoff running right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Point after, up and good. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
1st and 10 play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Daniels. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. They'll try the ground game here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They're going to run it. Putting toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Extra point try coming now.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback, but you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hornets offense takes the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. To throw, it's Russell. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaking free at the 35. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Russell. Lets it go quickly. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And the Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Running back grabs it on the screen. End zone ahead, and he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Running up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. Holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So they get nothing on the 1st down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And here's the return now from midfield. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the TCU offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
This is a very intriguing, compelling matchup. This team comes in ranked in the top 5 on the road wearing a very big target, trying to avoid that upset trap. Welcome to Cowbell Country, Davis-Wade Stadium, home field for the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 21st ranked team, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Curtis. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So early movement from the offense, that'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Catch made, a lot of space now. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, TCU.
The opening drive, and you catch the secondary in complete disarray. They didn't look prepared after the catch. Truly an electrifying start to this game for them after this long touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Quick throw to the left. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result. Some positive yards.
Nice gain. Moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Let's you fly to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. They still cannot stop this receiver. We're here in the first quarter. He's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down. Who expected this guy to have over 100?
QB breaking away. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas Christian. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset. Control. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 himself.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Running with purpose. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
He's got it in the open. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Horned offense takes the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Finds room at the 30. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
Number 18 on to punt it away.
And that sets up a return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the TCU offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the TCU offense takes the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Breaks into the clear. Fights through a tackle. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Gets some space around the 30. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Dropping back. It's Russell. Tight end makes the catch on the corner route. Touchdown, TCU. Great connection there for 6 points.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Tech on the BAT again, and it's 28-0.
That makes the score. TCU.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Looking to scramble. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Handoff to the single back. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Let's go!
The quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready up!
And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. They're going to run the option. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
We'll try to run it with the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Makes the grab. It's Watkins. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Looks to the left, pass caught. I mean, wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays with this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Caught behind the line. It's Watkins. He's in the clear. Powering through a tackle. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. He's looking to scramble.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Important 2nd down play coming up.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He finds his man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Catch made by the tight end. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. Yet 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Heading left after the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Russell. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
And the Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10. Looking to throw. That's caught. It's Daniels. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
That's reeled in. It's Daniels. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. A completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's good. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made on the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
Extra point, not quite down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
14.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The shotgun handoff here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an Can't
hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Pressure is coming. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Finds room at the 30. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. He'll try a pass here. He's got it with room to run. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, TCU.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the point after is good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here.
Timeout, TCU.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive.
Take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Finds his man. It's Powell. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Across the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. He's got room to run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big.
Here he goes. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
TCU 56, Mississippi State 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
To kick off.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They begin with a quick throw to the left. And he's shoved out of bounds for the defense short of the first down marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Grab behind the line. It's Powell. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Throws it to the right. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Solid game. Moves the ball to the 37.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, when you have a guy that can get to the outside that quickly, use that touch pass to be able to get him on the perimeter. Let him use that speed to pick up a first down like this.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll hand it off. It's a fumble. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's a draw play. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far.
TCU Mississippi State 14.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Back in motion now. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
They'll try the right side on the toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Back to throw. It's Russell. Short throw complete to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that will just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Fights off a defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Fighting him off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on 3rd down. It'll bring up 4th down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best 4th and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
I fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. The game makes it 2nd and medium. It's a toss to the left side. Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got it behind the line of scrimmage.
What a play by the defense here late in the game, working with the lead. Good job of mirroring the ball carrier. Just walled him off. Nowhere for him to go before he could get out of bounds.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Trying for a 4th down completion. The pass rush closing in. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Here's the second down play. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.